Okay, so you're joining us here on the VRS GT Sprint. I am in the Mercedes AMG GT3. We're just about to set off here at Road Atlanta. We're going to try and keep it clean. Qualified P16. I would assume I'm in the bottom split. Not really going to be trying to get too much positions. It'd be nice if I could finish in the top half of the grid. But like I said, we're not going to push too hard. Just want to finish this race, try and get nice and clean, much safety rating as possible. Keep my brake lights on so people know to slow the hell down at all times. We're going to try and stay away from as much carnage as possible. We were hoping to stay in the same split as Lars, but it doesn't look like it's happened, unfortunately. See, I'm not too fussed about how these start, as long as I don't get in any wreckages. If I'm lucky, and things go as well as what they did yesterday in terms of safety rating, it will literally just be the 4 races and I should be in A license. See, there's a lot of Ferraris here, which makes me jealous because I'd love to do the Ferrari around this track. Unfortunately, I do not own the Ferrari. I haven't got the money to buy it, which is unfortunate. Trying to let this guy behind me know exactly what I'm doing. So yesterday I started in P19, I believe. So we're doing a little bit better than that. The times that people are set aren't that much better.
Get ready, going green.
Yeah, aren't much better than what I was doing yesterday.
Green flag, green flag. The pace car is off. Be ready.
Just going to get a bit safer than usual.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped ahead. Go
Carnage
right.
already. Looks like somebody's rejoined like an idiot. So sorry to the guys behind me. Right, once we're out of here, we're going to start pushing a bit.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped on the left. Go right.
Okay, so here we go. Probably gained quite a few positions from that. Got a lot of air behind me right now. Having these guys in front isn't too bad. They're pulling away from me.
What are you doing?
Probably got quite a lot of speed compared. Gonna brake nice and early. Don't want to end up in any mess.
Lap 1, lap place, you got to rear end me for no reason?
Okay, so here we go.
1 minute 35.157. You're in the top 10.
So we're in top 10 now, after first lap damages.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the right.
It's another position, I believe. Freebies everywhere. Don't quite know what this guy's doing. I want to pass him.
Car on your left.
Thanks, mate.
Clear on the left.
Nice job, he's just letting me go. Oh, now we've got that little bit of a bumper out of the way. Let's see if we can start climbing our way back to the top of the grid. Don't want to be pushing it too hard, so no need to do that, but if we can start putting some decent times then. And all will be good. Bit bumpy there, but we've got for it.
24.195.
Bit of an iffy start there. Can't see us grabbing too many more freebies this close up to the end of the grid. Oh, I had some right snap oversteer then. Can't believe I managed to hold on to that. Oh, hopefully it hasn't done too much damage to the tyres. Now I'm not pushing too hard, like I said, but I do believe I can catch up with these guys at some point. Top 10's obviously a great place to be, good for iRating, but safety rating is way more important right now. I mean, in fairness, there's not really any A races that I want to do in road, but the challenge of getting to A class is really what I want to do. Now, if I get a couple of good laps out of this, I'll stop losing time, I think.
262.
Just need to start getting better and better exits. Turn it in a little bit better there, I think, and we should be golden. Without the snap oversteer coming out of there, it looks like we are starting to gain some time again. Now, he might be stronger through the second half of the course than me, which is strange because that's what I would have put my strength down to yesterday. Except from this one corner I'm on now. Things change, you learn different ways to drive the car. I'm gonna have to try and drive the car a little bit differently than I did yesterday. Got to go a little bit easier on the tyres because I'm not taking the tyres on the pit stop.
Thanks, Christian.
That's an off track. Whoopsies. Get a bit overzealous there.
1 minute 22.156.
Times are starting to come down, right? The guy behind me is still quite a way. Cut that a bit too early there. I don't really know how to take that first corner. Like whereabouts I'm aiming for, to be honest, but well, that felt nice out of there. You know, I would take 8th all day long. I really would. However, I do know that I've got the pace. I can definitely catch up with these guys. Once I'm in slipstream, I think I should be able to do a little bit of jumping. But obviously, they're still in front of me, so they've got to have the pace to beat me. We'll just see where we end up. That was bad throttle transitioning. And I had the tyres going a bit loud, so that wasn't too good.
21.569.
We are losing the guy in front. And I'm still cutting that too early. So there's plenty of things to improve upon in this race. However, these two are going to start getting into a battle up ahead, so let's try and make the most of that. The closer they get to each other, the slower they'll get. That's the hope, at least anyway, for me. And that was seriously slow. Let's hope they've both gone through there quite slow as well. Doesn't look like they have. Yeah, miles up the road now. However, I've got plenty of space behind me, plenty of space in front of me. So if I just keep it smooth, should look alright. So now I'm going to avoid as much traffic as possible when I've got a pit stop a little bit later. The goal is hopefully to pit stop around about the 20th lap.
I've got 1 minute 21.775.
That's a bit better that time. I think I scrubbed the tyres a bit coming in there though, so I need to think about my braking spot a little bit. See, this guy's just better in general than me. It's a shame. Like I said, I can't complain at an 8th place finish. Appreciate that I'm not the fastest person. So anytime I can kind of keep in the top 10, I'm happy. At the minute, it's just a bit of a nice Wednesday night drive, really. Keeping it smooth. Being a bit smoother on the brakes than I would usually be. I just realised last time I came around here I took that in 3rd, didn't I? Bollocks, that's why I was going a bit slower. Okay, well let's not do that anymore.
1 minute 22.063. You got a slow car on the left.
Is that slow car for position? Yeah, it is. He's a little bit ahead, but let's see what I can do there. So this is where the excitement starts coming in. No, he's already pulling away from me. So he's still better than me, it don't matter. Don't get too excited, everyone. He's still one more mistake away from me catching him up. That was a bit smoother coming out of there. See, I won't start gaining on these guys because they haven't got any damage really, and not that I've got any damage, I'm just shit. But we are starting to catch a little bit. Because these guys are probably going to take it a little bit easier than they would normally. However, he's still going to pull our way out of the corners because that's what the AMG is strong at doing.
1 minute 21.817.
Now my main worry is back markers. Now he is slowing me down a little bit. I don't want to get in front of him just yet.
Car
Cheers,
right.
Christopher.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Kept his line well through there. So I'm happy with that. Let me do the work. Didn't want him doing the work. Right, let's go get up the road from him. We've lost a little bit of time to the guys in front, but, you know, wasn't anywhere near catching them anyway. At least that Christopher kept it safe. news is we're still on the 1X. Hopefully we keep it that way.
1 minute 23.05.
Bit of a slower lap, but that's to be expected, being behind a back marker. But nice to see that he's still kept in the race and not just quit out. You don't want anybody who have a poor race and then just like want to quit out. It's nice when you can finish it, even if it is just kind of dragging the carcass of your car across the line. Oh, that's a bit risky there. Clip the curb at too low a speed. Okay, now these guys are fighting up ahead. Really helping me keep these tyres nice and fresh, thanks to the guys over on Jimmy's Discord. I am going to be trying to keep these tyres for all 30 of the laps. Oh, thank God, I thought that was an off track then. Got away with that a little bit. So you really got to try and bully the course as much as you can. Find where the speed is. Especially through corners like that.
2.172.
He says that as he sets a 122. That felt nice. Didn't give me any time, mate. Whether that's because these guys haven't slipstream off each other or the fact that I'm still the shit, that's a question for another day. That was extremely slow. Now these guys are side by side coming up here. They look like having a good battle, which is nice, don't get me wrong. It's just if they fuck up I get a position here. They have slowed down each other slightly. I've gained a couple of tenths of a second on them. Pull away because they're a lot faster in a straight line than me. Once again, I've got the wing set up an extra click just because I don't like the way the back end of the AMG reacts sometimes, and it seems to have eliminated that as an issue, but having an upper click obviously does slow the car down slightly. Now, even though this is a sprint race, there's still plenty of laps in it. Only a third of the way through.
1 minute 21.
Just over.
931.
So there's plenty more time to gain some time. We've got a yellow flag up ahead. What's this about? Looks like there's a car off somewhere. Okay, now is that a back marker? Yeah, it is. Right, let's keep it steady right now. Smooth the car up again. And I've got some competition coming from the rear. This is where the fun begins. Alright, see what we can do.
That car is a lap down.
Try and avoid it as much as possible.
Car right, clear, left side. Still there, clear on the left.
Sorry, mate.
1 minute
That's not bad.
23.342.
Oh, dude, you're lagging.
guy behind me should have the run on me, I think. I'm gonna let him
I'm
have
gonna pause you here.
it. Say that again, mate. I didn't quite hear. Oh, yeah. Pass left. Pass left, mate. Yeah, you're fine.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
Alright, okay.
1 minute 22.211.
So we've lost position. It's unfortunate. But at least I've got this guy in front of me to show me a couple of lines now. Now he's going to probably take off pretty quick because he was a lot faster than me. Now, that wasn't full position, unfortunately. Very slow exit out of that. I don't think it's Damien Atwell that was in the RS8 that I overtook earlier. Now, according to this guy, I was lagging. So I hope the stream isn't too bad.
Go right.
Just tried to reverse over the track into me then. What a prick. Right, I ain't letting him fucking go.
1 minute 22.509.
Now, I'm not sure if that car that was over there was for position or not. I have a feeling it was. If so, 2 for 1 special. Right, it looks like a lot of cars just got slowed up on that guy that had that accident. Not that I'm not slowing myself down now, Jesus. Right, let's just get back into the rhythm of things and we'll be good. That's all I need.
Dude, do you have a clue?
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, so we are going to try and bring it to the 20th lap. Or at least try and get as many laps in before then as possible.
1 minute 23.844.
Oh, okay. Not saved enough of the tyres, I don't think. So if people are starting to pit in now, what I'm going to try and do is go 1 extra lap on all the guys that are in front of me. Don't know what just happened there, but I just lost my screen. What a great time for the monitor to turn off. Oh, we are back though. Now, who is pitting in? Second I see any traffic coming out of there, I'm going to pit in the next lap.
2.636.
So I don't want to get stuck behind it. Now I've got a decent amount of space, sorry, between me and the guys behind me. So let's see how that holds up. Now the later I leave it, probably the better, because if these guys pit in before me, it means they're filling up a lot more of their tank than I will be. I think that's how it works. Hoping that's how it works. Although saying that, past the point, it's not going to really matter too much. It's my first fuel low warning. Huh? Oh, that's really...
1 minute.
I'm trying to concentrate though, sweetheart, if that's okay.
Thanks a lot.
Right, so the guys in front of me still haven't pit yet.
Where are you tanking? Pigs that don't know how to behave on track. Fuck shit.
Okay, so it looks like the leader's pitting now. So let's see if we can pit a lap later. This could go horribly wrong. Better not be stealing my card. What did you take it out for in the first place?
Such a pig and so dishonest, Herbert.
Ah. Have I got one lap left in this? I think I have.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps of fuel left.
One minute, 22.58.
Thank you so much.
Question is, do I risk it? If I can get to the end of this lap, 4 left in it, should be able to make it across. No, we're going to pit in. We're going to pit in. No need to risk it. Oh, shit, 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 shit.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Okay, we're definitely pitting in now. Bollocks. Right, let's just make sure this hasn't changed. Good and good.
That's it, go! The leader's pitting now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, not cold tires.
I'm pitting.
Ten laps to go. That's all it is. Let's keep it nice and clean. Be interesting to see where I come out. By the looks of it, it's going to be number 12. That all depends on who's pitting behind me. Now, Dofa, I think, was behind me. Can't be sure of that. But it looks like he's still in the pit. No, he's not. He's gaining in front of me. It also looks like we're getting to that point in the race where my frames start dropping randomly. Okay, so we're on 10th.
1 minute 54.6. Car right, clear on the right. You got a slow car on the left. That car is a lap down. Go right. The leader's pitting now. The leader's pitting now.
It's dirty. Now this guy in front of me might actually still be 9th place. So I remember that Herbert Prince. I'm pretty sure he was pretty far up the grid.
The leader's pitting now.
Now, it all depends on what people have decided to do. In terms of pitting. Couldn't sound like more of an idiot if I tried, could I? Okay, so maybe 9th?
1 minute 23.253.
Take that into 3rd, just to ease it through. There's every chance we might still get out in front of some other guys. See how we do. So this Damien Ertl, I'm wondering how he's taken his pits. Because he was behind me, now he's 2 places in front of me. Now, I have to see about that. I'm pretty sure he's probably already pitted, which means he should have the position on me. Yeah, he's got to have.
One minute 22.236.
I'm not quite sure what the pit strategies are here, but I'm going to assume I've lost a couple of positions, and that's fine, because in fairness, I did spin it on the lap I was supposed to come in, and that's probably where my positions have gone actually. Realism. However, all the people in front of me are position. The guy behind me is also able to take a position away from me. Oh, sorry, the guy behind the back marker, sorry. And it is Santeri again. He is about 17 seconds behind. That being said, plenty more of the race to go. He could easily catch up, as I could catch up with these guys. Too hard on the brakes there. Don't want to do my tyres any favours.
Still a 1 minute 22.291.
ease it through there a little bit more. No, not going to be setting any blisteringly fast laps anymore because we are on the back end of these tyres. So all we can do is just try and keep as much pace as possible, keep Santeri from behind us from catching up, and just try to keep up with these guys really as much as possible. They're going to pull away, but anything could happen at this point. So I've dropped 3 positions after the pit stop, that's fine. Like I said, I spun it. That's an off track. That's not an off track somehow. Okay.
Yeah, I have no speed this month.
Right, okay, so guy behind me has lost all the speed, must have had an accident. We need to go up the backside of me. When that back marker decided to plonk it on the apex. But I'm not going to blame that guy either, there's no point. It's just one of those things that happens in races. You lose it, and then unfortunately the guy behind you is so far up the arse that you can't really move out of the way and knocking the guy behind, so I didn't plan to overtake them on that corner, so I was just trying to stay behind them. But I didn't have the braking power to kind of match up with them, so I must have carried a bit more speed through there than needed. But whatever. I have no idea why my relative's not really working. That's strange.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Oh, poor Angel, mate. Shame. He was polite at the start of the race, so it's a shame to see that happen. You don't like it to happen to the people that are polite like that, even if they don't really race for much at all, to be honest. But alright, we're on the 26th lap now. 16 seconds behind is where the next person that could overtake me is. If I'm just smooth enough, he's not going to gain that over 4 laps. So I can safely assume that if I'm not an idiot, the place could be mine. However, there's every chance that Tony Walker is a guy that sets 18th every lap and will catch me. So maybe I should just shut my mouth, to be honest. But we'll see. Hopefully we get all 30 laps in this race. Didn't manage to last time. I got overtaken on the 3rd to last lap, I think it was. So I lost that lap then. Strategy this time's worked out a lot better than last time. Like I said, I only lost 3 places, and part of that will be due to the fact that I spun it. Tyres are feeling fairly nice still. Maybe that means I've not been hammering them enough, to be honest. Admittedly, I'm taking these corners a bit more conservatively at the moment, but we're still in 122s. It's not like last race where I set them 121s every time. But then saying that, I was really hammering those tyres. I also didn't lose too much time on the laps I pitted in, surprisingly. Got a 156 on the way out, and I can imagine it's probably the same. I didn't hit Christopher, I didn't hit you when you went into the pit lane. In fact, if you watch that footage back, you'll find out actually you were at fault, so deal with it, mate. Park it on an apex and give me shit for it. I hate people that can't own their own mistakes. Ridiculous. So I've gained a position somehow. Don't know how that is.
1 minute 23.629.
We are coming up until the last lap. Right, looks like 1 lap to go. White flag. We've got 10 seconds of space between me and the guy behind. Don't fuck this up. Hopefully I don't do what you did yesterday and bottle it.
White flag, 1 more lap to go. One minute 22.932.
Managed to fuel quite well as well, actually. So I've lost 2 places over what I did before I went into the pit stop. I don't know how I gained that extra place, but brilliant. I say that, I haven't finished the lap yet, don't mess this up. Welcome back, Lars. I'm just finishing off the race now. I wasn't sick before I pitted in, but it just looks like I got a bit unlucky. I spun it on the lap that I was about to pit in, like literally right at the chicane. Fortunately I didn't take anybody out with me, but obviously that probably lost me a couple of positions there. Other than that, this has been a pretty clean race. Somebody was blaming me for going into the back of them even though they parked on the apex, which then caused me to brake and then the guy behind me to brake to hit me into the guy in front. So really he's at fault there, isn't he? Surely?
Great job, you did really well.